Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the Comic John YouTube channel. I, of course, am your host, John Hassinger, for this day after my out-of-theater reaction to Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. A lot about this movie I loved, and one big glaring thing I did not love. Let's go over what I loved. The humor, this was the funniest Ant-Man movie. The costumes, so cool. I thought the Wasp and Cassie's costume looked awesome. The dialogue maybe could have used some work. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michelle Pfeiffer, Catherine Newton, Michael Douglas, Jonathan Majors, they're all great. My one glaring gripe about this movie is that they made 95% of it be in the quantum realm, which means they were in that volume that they used for The Mandalorian that has already dated itself for 95% of the movie. It looked like they were on a stage. It was really, really bad. You know, with Infinity War, it was like Thanos. They put all the budget into the CGI of Thanos, and it really worked out. Well, that's just one guy. Ant-Man 3 had to spend their entire budget on a world. A world that, yes, while it looked different than Earth, it was just Star Wars. The quantum realm wasn't anything new or anything we've never seen before. It was Star Wars. And it was kind of the annoying part of Star Wars. However, now I'm going to get into some spoilers here. Big time, major mid and post-credit spoilers. The mid-credit scene, it's a Coliseum of Kangs. They find out that the exiled Kang has been killed, or at least they think so. And there's 3 different versions of Kang that have an entire arena full of other Kangs. It's insane. It's from the comic books. It's the last thing I thought they were going to show us, and I thought it was amazing. But the end credit scene is what got the gasps in the theater where I was. Oh, I gotta say, my theater, this was like an Avengers Endgame theater crowd. They were cheering, they were laughing. It's the most I've ever heard anybody laugh at a Marvel movie. This was huge. This was a really great crowd. The end credit scene, it's another version of Kang. And he's on a stage and he's doing poetry and he's talking about time. And they cut to the crowd and Loki and Mobius are standing in the crowd watching him. And it's like 1902. And Mobius leans over to Loki and says, I thought you said he was some terrorizer, some terrorist, some maniac, some monster. And Loki says, he is. And that's it. A lot of the movie was wasted on the quantum realm, and they didn't nail it. They didn't stick the landing with the quantum realm, which sucks because, you know, when you spend the most of your budget on something, you probably want it to pay off. Quantum realm was a big distraction. Everything else was great. Everything else was fine. The future looked promising. I just wish, and you know what? I feel like we're going to get a 4th Ant-Man. And I think we're going to get back to like some simple street-level heist. Maybe with Spider-Man and Daredevil. Seems like a no-brainer to me. If you guys are going to see it this weekend, let me know when. If you saw it last night or you plan to see it today, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next week. I gotta go.